after a successful career in Scotland, winning both the Premiership and the Cup. We put it up to a vote, and you voted for us to go to Leicester next, and that's where we are. We're joining the Foxes in the English Premier League for Phligh Huneigh's greatest manager of all time career. Now here's the boys. This is what we got to work with. Classic 4-3-3 that they got. I didn't even get a chance to really play around with Vardy because he's joining Barcelona as soon as the transfer window opens, so that's no good. And you can see here we've got a lot of squad depth, but what that really means is there's too many wages. That's a lot of dead weight, and Phligh Huneigh's going to come in and try and sell off as many of these blokes as possible. But we've already got $80 million in the bank. Let's bring in the players we want. You might recognise some of these names. We got ourselves Frimpong, we got Aya, and we got Edouard. All over from Celtic, but we're also bringing in Martinelli, we're bringing in Angelino, and to top it all off, we're bringing in the big guns, Willy Orban. That's right. Now, we did a lot of work here. There was over 2 hours worth of work. $162 million in, we made $101 million out. So here's the squad. As you can see, it's a 4-3-3 still, but we've put it into the attack position. I'm just flicking through all the players for you to see what they're all about. 4-3-3, putting Madison in his true cam position. Let's see what happens here. Exciting looking squad. Don't know how it's all going to gel together. We'll find out. We go over to Europa League, and you'll see that we are in Group G against Porto, FCSB, and Cardinal Pell's favourite, Young Boys. But we've also got Australia. World Cup's at the end of this season, and we needed a team. Australia came a knocking. They gave Phligh Huneigh the career, so you got to join for him. We're sending our scout down to Australia, see if we can find some juicy, youthy boys for the future. On to the football and see if our big spending spree was worth it. And I got to tell you, we were really out of our depth coming into this. I didn't realise just how much of a big step up it was going to be, having played from the career in Australia and then having played the career in Scotland. It was a steep learning curve, which I thought was a bit odd because, I mean, I've played plenty of FIFA in the past, and it's not like I'm playing with a team that's struggling. Like, if you look at this team on the whole, it's pretty solid all around. You know, we've got pretty strong numbers all over the place, and we've got tried and tested players from previous seasons in here as well. Like, I thought that we were quite comfortable, but instead I found it to be quite a struggle, and I don't know, I just had to go and look for an answer. So we're going to change it up again with the formation. We're going to, instead, we had the 4-3-3 earlier, I wasn't feeling that. We put it onto a 4-2-4, a little bit more risky, but more bodies up front, more bodies behind. It does leave us a little bit exposed from behind, and that's sort of like the big grievance I had with it after then. I mean, granted, up top, it was fantastic. Like, there were always people forward. You know, we were just pushing forward so hard, but that did leave us open quite a lot to counter-attacks, and too often were we getting just nipped in the butt. And it was a bit frustrating because this game is a perfect example here at Everton. Like, we go up pretty early. I mean, the boys are looking pretty strong. Martinelli sinks this first one, so we're already one up. And then before we even get to half time, we go and we sink a second one. Martinelli again. How's that shot from him? That's beautiful. I'm glad we signed. Big shout out to whoever keeps suggesting it down in the comments, because I've said for a couple of videos across this and the Macclesfield one to sign Martinelli. We finally did it, and it was so worth it. But this is what I mean, right? Is that we just actually, you know, this game's a bad example of being caught on the counter, because that goal's just, that one is unlucky to then lose that. But the previous one, you know, like, we were 2 up, we ended up being a draw. It was embarrassing, really, because Everton was the team that we could have signed with, but we voted to go the other way. Chelsea, this is a good example of where defensively it shouldn't be going wrong, but it does go wrong. I mean, it's so back and forward, but I'm surprised that we had this much game, you know, like, we really stepped it up coming to, oh no, we're not at Stamford Bridge, we're at King Power, but yeah. Either way, Chelsea's a really strong side. We were struggling all over the board, even against teams, you know, like Everton. I didn't know how good our chances were against Chelsea, but we did pretty well. and then I say that as they go and score the equaliser after being 2 up, which is reminiscent of the Everton game. I didn't want this to keep on happening. It was just frustrating me too much, but we did keep our cool, we kept our composure. The boys up top were really strong, lots of passing, lots of really just spicy movement around on the ball. Look at Martinelli go. This back heel, oof, you have never seen anything more clean than that. That was just a really beautiful looking goal to watch. Beautiful assist, I should say, more than anything. They do actually pull this one back to make it 4-3. Intense game, but luckily we do pull it away. I wasn't happy with 4-2-4, so then we go and we shake it up again, and this time we go 4-3-3 flat. But now, by this point in time, we are sitting in January. And by January, you need to see what we're at with the Premier League. And man, whew, we've seen better days. We're sitting down in 7th, 39 points. It's bad enough already that we're sitting down there, but even worse so when you remember that the domestic goal for the season is to enter the Champions League. That's not going to happen, but with Europa League, it's looking alright. Leicester, we came in 2nd against Porto in Group G. It was frustrating the last game because we could have been top of the group, but we bottled it. That means we're up against Valencia in the round of 32. I give us our chances. I reckon we're a pretty solid side. Now, other than that, in this whole time period, we found a couple of Australian young guns. That's what our scouts found, so we're throwing them into the training ground. We're going to develop them and really beef up that Australian squad for not the coming World Cup, but the one after. So keep your eyes peeled. Let's get back to the footy. Alright, so we're up against Arsenal, Premier League again. This is the first time we've been running the 4-3-3 flat. I didn't like it. I did not feel comfortable playing with it at all. The whole time it just didn't feel right. I don't think the players were gelling with it either. I mean, we did escape death and get a draw here in the 80th minute. So we go and change it again, and you know what I mean? I've changed this squad formation more times than I have subscribers on this channel, right? But in the end, we went with the classic 4-4-2 flat, alright? If it's all failing, you just go back to basics, go back to the standard thing. And we found our form. This was the right choice. We were just moving it around all season. Now I'm feeling good. We're up against Spurs at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. This squad's looking tough. We have not been looking so tough. But if you were to just look at this game alone and not look at the entire league, man, you would be surprised. I mean, I was surprised actually. On that particular goal, I remember audibly going, I can't believe this, because we were just struggling all over town, and then all of a sudden this changed to 4-4-2. We've got 4 goals. We're 4 up against Spurs. It was just exactly what we needed. I don't know. It's like we've been suffering this illness for so long, and finally they came out with an antibiotic. Unfortunately, it's not a clean game. They score 1 goal, but I'm fine with that. So now we take our newly formed 4-4-2 team to Europa League against Valencia. Now, as you can see up there, the first game we played at our home, it ended in 2-2. So that means they have 2 away goals, and we were just further stunted by the fact that they scored that goal, which puts them on 3-1 with 2 away goals. So we need to score at least 2 goals here. But I was feeling pretty good. We do pull 1 back 60 minutes in, and it takes us a bit too long for my liking to get the goal that we needed, because I felt in control the whole game, and I really thought that we were going to score more than just these 2 goals. Luckily we did. We moved through to the next round. Can't make any complaints in the end, so up to the boys. So, Idiot. You know exactly who we're playing. We're playing Manchester City, and I tell you what, this was where we had our reality check. We haven't really been tested so far. I mean, Spurs was a bit of a test, but we all know what Spurs are like. It took Manchester City to make a mistake. Up until that point, they had control of the ball. I think it was, the possession stats were 60-something%. We just couldn't get it off them, and finally we got our real dose of reality in the last half hour of the game. That's where they all came back, where they got all the goals that they needed. After the second one I thought maybe there's a chance, but then this third one came and I was dead. I'm not too distraught about it, but we do need to improve for next season. Now, when we get into the round of 16 against Sporting, I went to sim the first game, fully expecting to play the second. We end up 4-0 up, so I just went, what's the point, and just simmed the second game. 2-1 to them. That's alright. That puts us, that advances us, and now we're up against Manchester City in the quarterfinal. It was a hotly contested game. It would have been good to do live, but we didn't do it live, and the only highlight that comes out of it is this goal, and it's a banger. Like, that's from Maddison. Like, watch him dance around these defenders, like absolute weapon, and then just curls it beautifully into the side of the net. Love it. And that books us a ticket into the Europa League semi-finals. But before we get there, we have one more game, one more highlight against Newcastle United, St James Park. This is the other team we could have signed with, and like the Manchester United game, it was a hotly contested affair, but this one goal from Edouard seals the deal 20 minutes in, and we come away with the win 1-0. So after 38 games, we still remain in 7th place, which is disappointing, but I'm expecting us to improve next year. Next year, we should definitely be contending for that Champions League spot. Don't count us out at Champo just yet. There is still a chance because we are in the semi-finals against Olympique Lyonnais. They did beat us 1-0 at home, but now it's our turn. We're going into a live game, up the Foxes, keep the dream alive, let's go. Here we are, second leg, semi-final against Olympique Lyonnais, and it's away, and that's important because we're one down. One down, they've got the away goal, we need the goal to punch them back. Here we go, so lucky for us, we're back to full force because we've got Angelino back, so he's back in the left back position with Frimpong in right back, Schmeichel between the sticks, Ayer and Tar in the centre backs, Maddison, Tielemans in centres, along with Barnes and Talvin, sort of wingers, but they're sort of not. But then you got Martinelli and Edouard up top, so we got the boys all in action. We're going to get this ball rolling. We have to get some goals here. We need strong work, strong play from the lads. Come on, take that. Nice, well done. Like that. Down the bottom, yes, beautiful, out to Barnes. Barnes has all the room. Come on. Look at that. We can just take our time here. Do you reckon you can get up into Martinelli? Up into Martinelli. Come on, Martinelli. Oh, what was that finish? Dude. They're really looking for something here to answer us. Oh, hello. No, that's a huge mistake from Tar. Come on, Schmeichel. Dude, Schmeichel, you're killing me here, man. You are killing me. We're not out of it yet, but dude, that is the last thing I wanted to happen. Jesus. Come on. No. Yes. Beautiful. Angelino's in the spot. Angelino knows what's what. Right, Martinelli going to screw it up again, or are we passing it to Edouard this time? Yeah, try getting it to Edouard. Oh, never mind. Oh, well done, Martinelli. You made up for everything. Well done. That's clinical. Clinical. His first finish was horrendous, but this one is absolutely superb. And the ball in from Angelino is perfect as well. Like, that's just an excellent quality goal. That's fantastic. Alright, Schmeichel, grab it. Just don't fist it out like you have before. Alright, up top. Yep, there it is. Back to Frimpong. Beautiful. Frimpong, where you going with it? Gonna pass it back down. Oh, up to Taven. Yes. He's on. Oh man, what the hell was that? What was that? Yes, nice. Upset. Yes, love it. Back down. Edouard, where are you going? Down to Maddison. Back up to Edouard. Up into Martinelli. Nope, nah. It's a shame. Alright, kick off time, let's go. Let's go, let's get it done. We've been all over it. We've been all over them. We just need it to actually show on the scoreboard. Martinelli, where are we going? Some skill moves. Do something. Yes, get around your man. Come on, Martinelli. This is a hell of a run. Finish it off. No! Oh, if you finished it off, you just wouldn't do it. He was having a really good run there. It's a fantastic run. Oh, Maddison. Maddison's our other star. Boot it! Oh, as if he stopped it. As if he stopped it. Let's get this ball off them. Yes. Oh, what a challenge from Tielemans. Yes. Yes. Oh, what a ball. Back down to Martinelli. Martinelli kicks it. Martinelli puts us up. 2 goals to him. 2 away goals. We're up. That was a long time coming. All this passing was absolutely top quality. Up to Edouard, and then Edouard back down to Martinelli. Trusted him to put it away. Luckily he did. I thought he might have actually... The keeper could have gotten that. That's one of the easier shots on goal we've had. Come on, Talvin, you got a bit of pace on you? No, you don't. Alright. Back up to Edouard. Edouard, where are we taking it? Up there. Down to... No, not to Barnes. I wanted it to Madison. Dude. Alright. Madison. Tielemans up to Martinelli. Back up to here. Come on, Edouard. Edouard gets it. Oh, man. He's such a rock beast of a man in front of goals. He's tall, he's strong, and he knows how to put it in the net. Absolutely top shot. Fights off the defender so hard, keeps his cool, and still puts it in the net. This is why we signed him. Back up, just boot it out. That's not as far out as I would have liked. Boot it out. We tick over to the 3 minutes. They'll blow the whistle. That's it. 3 goals away. 2-3 aggregate in our favour. Absolutely. That is exactly the result that we wanted. Going into the final. We need this. We needed that so badly, and I'm so glad that we've done it. Well done to everyone at Leicester. The Foxes are through to the final. Here we are. It was looking super hairy for a long time, whether or not we'd get here. But here we are. Every time we've played Europa League, the boys have stepped up far more than they have domestically in the Premier League. And here we are. We've completed all the knockout phases, and we are in the Europa League final. So AC Milan is who we are up against today. They've got some good players in there. Donnarumma. They've got Emerson. I mean, I was actually looking at trying to pick up Donnarumma as a goalkeeper to replace Schmeichel. So, don't know. Hey, like this is a squad that we're going to have a pretty good go at. As for us, we're putting our best foot forward. It's the same team from the last live game that we played. All of the boys are completely refreshed and they're feeling better. No injuries, full stamina. We're ready to go. We need to see some more fire goals from Martinelli, Edouard, Madison. He's been good for us in goals. So let's go. The final, Europa League final against AC Milan. Let's get it. We need this Champions League spot. This is how we're going to get there, because we sure as hell bottled it in the league. Just ran right into me. Oh, nice. Well done. Angelino. Oh, no way. Is he on? How is he on? I can't believe it. That was amazing. That, I'm going to take it. I didn't think that the pass was going to connect, but I'm good with that result. That's awesome. That's so good. It's one of the luckiest things ever. Angelino, wasn't it? Or was it Madison? Passes it up. I didn't think Edouard was going to hold that guy off. I didn't think it was going to make it the whole way through, but Edouard, being the absolute tank that he is, just put it up, and of course, most accurate dude on the planet. Just bang, put it in the goals. Good shot. Down to Barnsley, down to Barnsley. No! Ah! I was trying to fake him out, but unfortunately we threw ourselves out doing it. Come on, where to now? Phligh. Whoop, no. Come on. Let's move it. Oh, bloods. Oh no. Yeah, he's really making short work of us. Oh boy. They did score it. Oh my god, that was embarrassing. That was a... I didn't think very much of our defense. I was making mistakes everywhere, and yeah, that was a huge risk from Aya to go for the slide, but it obviously didn't pay off. Great finish on him though. That's a great finish. That's alright. Level contest means a more interesting game. Let's go. No. Alright, we can't do the same crap we did last time. We need some better defending here. Oh boy. I say that, and then we do not deliver on the defending front. Come on. No. Yes. Nice, well done. Get it out. Get it out. Barnsley. Move it. Come on. Keep going out wide. Keep going out wide. Yes. Nice, Edouard. You have to pull it down. Down to Martinelli. Martinelli, where we go? Back down there. Back up to Martinelli. Martinelli, pass it in. Boom! Oh, Martinelli! The accuracy on that man. What a goal. What a goal. This play was beautiful. Excellent passing all around. It goes up one way, it goes up to the other. The ball control of both of these guys faking out their defenders while the other gets in a position was absolute liquid football. And Martinelli, excellent goal. There's no way the keeper can stop that from there. Absolute champion, man. Absolutely brilliant.
And here's
Angelino. Oh, Angelino, how is that? What can we do with it? Martinelli, questionable. Up to Madison. Madison, what can you... Oh, sir! Sir, he full pushed me, bro. He full pushed me. Never mind. Worked out for us. I don't know where to put this. No one's in a really good spot to receive it. Alright, Martinelli. You are. Can you get it? I didn't know he was left-footed. If he did, I would have taken the shot sooner. Come on. Come on. Alright, Edouard, just pass it out. We're going to go again. We're going to go again. Barnsley, we'll be going with it. Back up to Martinelli. Oh, no way. Straight into the keeper. It's a very good tackle. That's alright. It's exciting. Exciting football. It's a good final. The fans really got their money's worth coming out here tonight. Very good. Very good football. We just need to keep our composure. Oh, never mind. That's why, because they're going to make that sort of mistake. Bang. Up to you. Come on. Oh, no. Why'd you change position? Come on. Madison. Where's he going? Oh, what a strike from Madison! Oh, I just sort of, on a whim, thought, why not? He's done it all season. But then he goes and does it! I didn't think he'd actually get this in, but he has pulled them out of the bag every now and again. And that, oh, god damn, that's beautiful. That's absolutely beautiful work from Madison. Tielemans to Madison. Where to now? Use our wingers, shall we? Put it down to Talvin. Up to Edouard. Edouard up to Martinelli. Pass it back out. Oh, slides it under the keeper. That's it. It's done. 5 minutes left to go. We've got this, man. We have got this. In the bag. Pass it down. Oh, nice. Oh well, that's it. Blow that whistle, ref. Oh, you're kidding. You're going to give them this run? You're going to give them this run? Just blow the whistle. There it is. We've done it. Couldn't do it with Celtic last year because PSG knocked us out. And we brought over Edouard, Aya, and Frimpong. Last year they got knocked out. They didn't know if they were ever going to be able to lift this trophy. And here they are stepping up onto the podium now to go and lift it. It's been a rough year. So rough, man. But thank God we've got some silverware to walk away with. And if anything, it saves our job, puts us into Champo next year. So put it up, Schmeichel. Leicester City, Europa League winners. Thank God for that. So there you have it, a little bit of silverware for us to take away from this season that otherwise needs improvement. Let's have a look at the team stats here. I'm not going to bother looking at the Premier League, it's just embarrassing. 31 goals across all competitions for Edouard, 22 for Martinelli, down to Madison, he's got 19, Talvin with 13. Looking at the assists, Madison's got 22, Edouard and Barnes both on 11, and Angelino is on 10. He's a sneaky little boy, isn't he? Glad we signed him. Anyway, obviously next year we're not going anywhere because we haven't won the Premier League with Leicester, so that's what our intention is for next year. So here's the squad. Have a look. Tell me what you think, where we might need to make some improvements. I've got some ideas already, but let me know what you think and I'll scout some boys out, see what we can do. But thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please give it a like if you did enjoy it. Subscribe to make sure you don't miss out on the next video. I might have a little special World Cup video for you next. Anyway, until next time, take care. Bye bye.